Hey, everybody, it's Alan, and I hope that you are doing well. It's February 21st, and on this date back in 2019, just 4 short years ago, we lost Peter Tork, one of the four members of the Monkees, and personally, probably my favorite member of the Monkees. So, we're going to pay tribute to Peter by playing the song Words by the Monkees, but we're actually going to play an alternate take.
Girl, don't you know every time I see you smile, it hurts so bad, 'cause when I see you I start trying everything to stop, but there's no denying that falling in love with you, girl, is just like dying. Oh, don't walk away. How can I make you stay? Don't turn away. I can still hear you saying those are words that never were true. Just spoken to help nobody but you. Words with lies inside, but small enough to hide till your plan was through. Girl, don't you know we could work it out with talking? You won't look around or slow down your walk. Giving you everything with a kiss to see. You had to get your kicks out and try and deceive. Now I'm standing here, strange voices in my ears. I feel the tears, but all I can hear are those words that never were true. Just spoken to help nobody but you. Words with lies inside, but small enough to hide till your plan was through. I'm standing here, strange voices in my ears. I feel the tears, but all I can hear are those words that never were true. Just spoken to help nobody but you. Words with lies inside, but small enough to hide till your plan was through. Words that never were true, just spoken to help nobody but you. Words with lies inside, but small enough to hide till your plan was through. Words that never were true, just spoken to help nobody but you. Words with lies inside, but small enough to hide till your plan.
I like the alternate take. I think it adds a little bit more psychedelia to, sort of the classic Monkees tone. And here's the funny thing about the Monkees. For the longest time, people just kind of considered them bubblegum rock. They were a made-for-TV band. They did play their own instruments to a degree. They had a phenomenal backing band when they would play live. Obviously, many of you know the history of Jimi Hendrix opening up for the Monkees too on part of, or at least one leg of their American tour. But the thing is, if you go back into the catalog and you listen to more of the music, you find out that there's a lot more interesting stuff on there than just Daydream Believer and Last Train to Clarksville. They were a lot more diverse in sort of their sonic character than just the bubblegum stuff. And I never really thought the bubblegum title, the characterization was fair. I never really did. Yeah, sure, they were an entertainment brand. They were put out to, sort of back the TV show and all the other glitz and glam that went on with that, and that's what really gave them their shot. But they were a little bit more interesting than just the bubblegum title would have you believe. And it's a song like Words that really kind of cements that. I mean, the creativity of putting all of that together, the interplay between Mickey and Peter's vocals on this song is really an interesting writing and production idea. I think it's more evidence that they were a lot more than just a TV show band. I really do. Again, I know they had a lot of great studio musicians backing them up, both live and in the recording studio. It doesn't diminish the songs and what came out. I mean, think about it this way. We all know the Wrecking Crew backed up the Beach Boys, right? But you don't diminish the Beach Boys because the Wrecking Crew played behind them. So why would we diminish the Monkees by having conversations about studio musicians backing them up? Again, I know it's not exactly a true equivalency, but alternate musicians coming in and performing with a group isn't a one-off thing that's just laden in on the Monkees. I mean, just go to the Beatles. I mean, Billy Preston came in and played keyboards with the Beatles. Again, you don't belittle the Beatles for having somebody else come in and play the keyboard, right? Again, I know it's a strained example. I just like to give the Monkees a lot more credit than they get because, again, they were a made-for-TV band. With that said, we're paying tribute to Peter Tork today on the 4-year anniversary of his passing. As I said, he's probably my favorite member of the group, to be honest with you. Sort of the reluctant superstar, the shy, quiet guy in the background. There was a personality about Peter and almost an innocence about Peter. You had, the sweet heartthrob of Davy Jones. You had sort of the brooding creativity type of Mike Nesmith. You had the Mickey's, sort of how would you put him? Mickey kind of had that personality of somebody who was always up to mischief. And then Peter had this sort of innocence about him. At least that's how the characters come across on the show. And to a small degree, I think it actually holds to be true. It's just what I gather from interviews that were post-show time periods of the Monkees, Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this. Please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. We can talk about it further. Just know that I appreciate you all, and I wish you well. Y'all take care.